Hey, what's going on, guys? Tone here, and today I wanted to look at Slice and Dice. Um, I've seen this game before. I didn't really know much about it, but some people on my Discord were talking about it the other day and saying it was pretty good, so I wanted to check it out. So my experience with this game so far is it's on mobile. So I tried the mobile version, just the demo, for about 5 minutes, which I think was just enough to get a gist for like the core base game mechanics, but not really to see how they're fully implemented in the game. And now I'm playing it on my computer here. It's on itch.io. And this is still the demo. I was just going to go for the full thing, but I figured we'll just see what the demo is. There's 12 levels here. I saw it doesn't have like a full screen mode for the computer. That's why you see black bars at the top and bottom of this video currently. On your machine, or at least mine, I have my Windows bar at the bottom and then a normal program bar at the top. So I don't know if it's intended for mobile or for PC. Probably for mobile, honestly. It looked like it was pretty successful there. The Google Play Store, I think, said it had over 100,000 downloads and stuff. I don't really know what those metrics look like there, but that sounded pretty nice to me. So over here, it tells us what the full game has. 20 level main dungeon. It looks like we're getting 12 of those. 60 heroes, 36 monsters, 171 items, a bunch of achievements, curse mode, custom party mode, online leaderboards. And there's a link to buy the full game there. It was $7 on itch.io, so not bad at all. And I think we should just get like right into this game. But I'm gonna note the 60 heroes. It seems like that's where like a lot of this variety will come from, and then of course the items. I'm just gonna pick normal mode here. So I'm gonna skip this tutorial. It might just keep shoving that in my face. I don't know. Yeah, I'll take a quick look at the options. I'll have this open. You can change the UI scale, which actually, I feel like making that a little smaller on the PC right now. This feels like a bit cluttered to me. I'm gonna go. You can do -1, 0, and then +1. So this feels a lot better on my machine at least. Looks like you can speed up enemy turns. I'm not gonna bother with that for now. I think there's a one-man team. No, they've got an artist and someone working the sound effects. Inspired by Slay the Spire and Cinco Paus. That's a game that I don't know if I even pronounced that correctly, but one that I really need to check out. That's another game by Brough that I would like to check out. And this was version like 1.03 or something, so it's past full release. But yeah, the way the game works is you'll see at the beginning the enemies all rolled dice, and they, whatever side came up, they all have an intent, and you can see what they're going to do. These little arrows on the left side, which I feel like could be a little more prominent, indicate who they're going to be attacking, or we can click on them to see who they'll be attacking. And so this basically means, I guess that's a ranged attack with 2 damage. This is, so the number of ticks there is the amount of damage. Just some kind of boar mouth nose thing that's doing 4 damage to us. Here's like a rat bite that's doing 2 damage to one of our guys. Sometimes there's more to them. Like this says back row starts at the back. So I think when they're in the back row, it means you have to have like a ranged attack to attack them. I don't know how much that comes into play. That's the only bonus any of these guys have. The number of pips here is the amount of health they have. The UI shows yellow bars for how much damage you're going to be taking. So this guy's taking 4 damage from the boar out of his 5 hit points. He's going to leave him with 1. So that's a nice UI element. This guy's going to be fully killed here because they have 2 health. They're getting attacked by 2 damage twice. So all their health pips there are yellow. So that's what's going on in the enemy's turn there. Now we have 5 characters and they each roll a dice. And this is having me put their dice there. But if you click on the character, can I not do that now? Okay, I can right click here. The controls are a little bit different here from the phone, of course. So I think you tap and hold on the phone normally, you get this information. This actually shows you their dice. So you can see the probabilities of what attacks they're going to get. So this guy has 2 melee attacks that do 2 pips of damage, 2 range attacks that do 1 pip, and then a shield that can block up to 1. I think they can block anyone. And then there's a dead space on their dice that does nothing, which is what they rolled, so that's not what you want. Now you get 2 rerolls that you can use to reroll as many of these dice as you want. It's kind of like Yahtzee, I guess, which just dawned on me now. So I'm going to look at what all these characters can do. It looks like I can right-click the dice too. And we want to figure out the best way, like, combination of things here to manage this turn. So the first thing I'm looking at is this archer. This boar has a lot of health and does a lot of damage. Oh, here, we can see theirs. Wow, so they're always going to be doing, like, very often they're going to be doing, like, 4 damage to us. 4 out of 6 times, and then 2 of their things are a 2 damage attack. The rat's mostly 2 damage, a little bit of 3. Same here. And this guy's in the back. Only has 2 health. It'd be like nice to take them out, but they're in the back row. So I'm wondering, I'm pretty sure I can only attack them with a ranged attack. So it'd be nice to get, no, my range attacks are only 1 damage here, which don't quite kill them. That's my only range attack. So it's like I think I have to take out these guys out to hit the archer. It's a little annoying unless I roll 2 of these ranged attacks here. There's also spells. So we can restore mana. That's what this dice does, is it gives you mana. And you can apply those to any of these spells. So we have Burst here, which does 2 damage, or shields 2 damage. So that might be a good one to take out the archer with, if we could get that. This one heals all allies by 1. Slices 1 damage to all enemies. So, with all that in mind, what do we want to do here? We're going to want to reroll these X's for sure. Really want to take out this boar. That guy's going to destroy us. This guy has a bunch of healing. They can heal 1 to 3 damage, or they can regenerate some mana here. And then they also, this healing ability is theirs. So that's the Acolyte. And all these dice are the same color as characters here. There's a lot of color coding going on here. I don't know why they make them all purple. But you can see here is their color, and then also in their name. Sometimes it gets a little confusing when they're like blinking red like that. So what do we want to do with our dice here? This guy's a bit of a defender, but he's doing damage right now. We could probably kill the rat this turn. Keep that damage roll, and then our warrior's taking damage, or our acolyte is taking damage. We're going to want to be able to defend the acolyte. Or we can defend them by killing the rat. I'm going to keep this, and we're going to try and kill the rat this turn. Means I have to roll one of these swords on one of these 2 dice. We're going to reroll those. This is doing nothing because none of our guys are actually damaged yet, so we're going to reroll that. And this literally does nothing, so we're going to reroll that. So we can reroll all of these dice. And there we go, we have a 2 damage. So I can actually kill the rat with these 2. We're going to do 3 damage to that, which is going to prevent 2 damage to this guy. So that's good. This guy is healing 3, which still does nothing for us, even though that's a really good roll on that normally. Actually, I think you might be able to overheal. Let me try this. I think I might have done that before. Let's see if that does anything. And then we're going to want to reroll these 2. All right. This tutorial is going to keep popping up. It's telling us to, like, how to play, basically. I don't know if I can turn that off. Does not look like it. All right, so this just generates mana, so we're going to use that. So we have a 1 whole mana up here. Let's see what happens if I... Okay, so no, I can't overheal. So we should have re-rolled this looking for mana. That's fine, though. So we're going to kill the rat. See, it won't let me attack the archer. Target enemy in the front row. Looks like they're indented a bit here to represent that as well. We're going to take out that rat. And we can either shoot the boar or shoot this archer. And if we roll another bow here, we can kill the archer. I kind of want to focus on the boar at this point. That thing looks nasty. This guy ain't no slouch either. So the thing is, this is the only way I could damage the archer until the boar is gone. So I basically have to find, if I attack them, another one of these arrows, take out that archer. I think I'd rather roll this burst to attack the archer and then put the rest of my damage into the boar. If I attack the archer with this and then burst them, I'm kind of wasting 1 damage there. So I think that's going to be my strategy, because it seems like we're pretty likely to roll mana. It's literally all this character does at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and attack the boar here. And then this guy can do nothing. Well, we took some damage there, but we are not dead. Alright, so the archer's looking to take out our acolyte for another 2 damage. The boar's attacking our defender for 4 damage. We'll go ahead and take that. That guarantees we can use the burst here. I'm going to try and reroll for a better heart. This guy does 2 damage, and blocks for 2. I think I like all of those. Let's go just reroll this. And there's a 3 heal, which looks excellent. Okay, so we're going to be able to kill the archer with burst after this guy uses mana. And then the rest of us is trying to take out the boar. So this guy's going to live. And then that means we can heal this guy and then defend this guy. This looks like a really good turn. I'm really happy with this. So up that. Oh, I can't burst the archer. That still only attacks the guy on the front. Ooh. Can I kill the boar this turn? 2/2/2. Yeah, we can. Okay, well we'll burst on the boar. That's actually even better. And I can fully block the archer's damage with my shield. And this can also be used as shield, which is pretty cool. I like having flexible abilities like that. I had assumed because it was a spell we might be able to attack the back lines, but I guess it would tell you specifically if that were the case. Range can target enemies in the back row. All right, we'll go ahead and heal you and defend you. Cool, so we're taking no damage. We healed a bit, we took out the boar. This was a fantastic turn. Now, I know if you lose characters during combat, for the next combat, they come back with half of their health. I'm wondering if we heal fully if we don't die. I feel like that's the only way that would make sense. Otherwise, we do have an incentive to like keep blocking this guy while fishing for like restores to heal our allies, or heals here even. So we're gonna, well, I'll probably still heal fully. This guy's dead this turn, so we'll see what happens. I'm curious about that. We can reroll this. Not sure that it matters. Guess I'll go ahead and restore then. You can heal yourself. And we can melee them because they're the only one left now. Only the back line is left. Alright, so this is cool. It shows us our next encounter. We have 5 rats. They have 3 health and the same die as last time. I think there's a monster log up here, by the way. Yeah, so we're like learning a few monster types here. Oh, that's interesting. It's showing something going to the top left here every time I unclick one of these. I feel like that might be a mobile thing, because I think these menus might be in the top left on mobile. I'm not sure. I wonder what that's about. Okay, so we have an inventory. I think it's this. No items. Otherwise, you can like equip things on guys and they get like passive abilities and such. I think. I've only seen literally 1 item. And then the level up screen. I think I screwed this up last time. I thought we were just getting 2 levels up. We get to pick one here, so I think it randomly chooses 2 of our guys to level up. So it's gonna upgrade us from this to this, which looks a lot better. Let's see, dodge all attacks this turn, raises our damage there, kill an enemy with 4 or less HP. Why does that say kill an enemy with 4 or less HP? Can I not attack someone with more than 4 HP, it sounds like, and it's range. That's a really nice result. 2 damage equals growth, and growth. Gets +1 this fight every time you use it. Neat. So what I'm seeing immediately is like, this is like boring stuff. These starting abilities are just like really plain and boring. We're already seeing some like significantly more interesting abilities. We have 3 abilities that do more than just like block or do damage already, and these are also doing significantly more damage. Like if I even had one guy with some of these abilities in that last round, it would have gone like so much smoother. Or we can upgrade our druid here. They have that growth ability, shield with growth. It's kind of cool. Heal and cleanse, remove all negative effects from the target, including incoming ones. So you can use that beforehand, which is cool. They get a new spell. So these guys used to have the Restore spell that healed everyone for 1. This one does 1 damage to all enemies and heals 1 to all allies. So on top of that, it adds damage to all enemies, but it costs more. They're actually leveling up from an acolyte to a druid. Okay, so when that said 60 unique classes, I think it's counting these upgrades. So it's not like there's 60 characters and they all have their own unique progression paths. I don't know how many levels these characters can get, but I think each one of these might be counted separately since I'm seeing they have different names. I'm not completely sure about that. I wonder if there's different paths too, like if this thief could turn into a different level 2 orange character type. There are characters here? Heroes. Yeah, I bet you that's how it works. So there's 3 levels, and it looks like you can upgrade to any of them here. All right. By the way, we may as well take a quick look at this. There's like a help thing here, which I've only read through the basic screen. So there's this heroes thing, which will show us all of these. I guess there's a lot of items. Some of these are locked, probably behind the demo here. Must be some bosses here. So we have achievements and stats, like a run history, leaderboards. Here's like the last patch. So a bunch of, stuff like that. Kind of a lot of stuff you expect from like a deck builder type game, which this has strong influences in it, seems. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and take. I want to be able to dish out some damage here. Let's take this guy. Why not? We have no inventory, so we're gonna go to the next level. All right. So this will block a rat attack. Only one of them. 2 of them are rolling 3 damage. These guys are actually almost like a perfectly even statistical distribution here, with 3 of them rolling 2s and 2 of them rolling 3s. Okay, so that's a high roll for them. Okay, all of our guys are fully healed. Was that the case last? I think we did leave last combat fully healed. I may as well take this and get the growth. Otherwise, we're basically rolling for this 4. But now, if once this grows to 3 damage, then I have 2 sides on this dice that will fully kill a rat here, which I like. We'll take that. It's hard to complain about 2 damage here. You may as well block for 2. I think playing defensive on this first round is probably good, because we're going to kill a rat for sure this round. Oh, you know what's really good is this slice. Deal 1 damage to everyone. Because most of our characters can only do up to like 2 damage, and we only need 1 hit. I like that a lot. We can actually roll Slice here. Does that make me rethink any of this other stuff? This guy can't do 2 damage. So now I think I'm not even using a reroll. I like this. Slice. And then we will kill the 2 3 damage rats. And then we need to protect the adept or they are going to die. So we're going to put our shield on that. They were getting attacked twice there. I guess that was a consideration with not just jumping to kill the 3 damage rats, is to actually see what the distribution was. Because they might have had like redundant damage if they were like attacking someone else. But overall, I'm happy with that turn. So this gives us burst, which will kill another rat. I'm gonna reroll that. I'm gonna reroll that. 3 healing seems good. Of course, we'll reroll that. Dodge all attacks. No, we have 4 sides in this dice that'll kill a rat, and that's what I want to do. That also probably only applies to me, or does that apply to everyone? You can use that for science, I don't know. Go ahead and take that. I'm just gonna reroll these. There is an undo button here, which the tutorial's telling us to check out. I don't really want to mess with that. I don't know if there's like... I like games like this that have an undo button, because it's really easy to make like a simple mistake. And then like it kind of like really throws off your game, and it feels good, nice to have an undo. I don't know if this is only going to let you do it like once per turn or what. But I know sometimes, especially after a turn, which I don't think this applies after the turn, but it's hard to like see how everything's going to resolve and like in what order, especially in a game like Slay the Spire or something. I feel like stuff like that happens sometimes. Can we kill all rats? We can, so we don't really have to worry about anything here. I'm just gonna go ahead and heal you. Dead, dead, and dead. So our acolyte, no, our defender is missing 2 health. I'm curious to see what their health looks like next level. Okay, so they fully healed. So if you don't die, you fully heal, is what I'm taking away here. And if you do die, you come back with half health. I'm not sure where the rounding is on that. I would hope it rounds up. Be a little generous of player, but maybe not. Looks like we have like some kind of boss coming up every 4 floors. But we have a chest here, so we can choose an item. We have big shield. Replace the top and bottom sides with a blank and a shield. Shield 4. Interesting. It's really interesting. We can make our defender really defender. Actually, I don't even hate that because they're only doing 1 damage here, which isn't that high a value. We have an anchor which self-shields 2 on the first turn. I'm not sure how good that is because you're not guaranteed to take damage on the first turn, or we can take a random item. Let's try the big shield. That means we can go to our inventory and I can drag to equip this. I like that. Go ahead and do that. Big defense. Alright, so we have a wolf and 3 archers. So archers are in the back line, so we can't attack them except with ranged attacks, which we did roll 1 here. That'll kill an archer, so I think we probably use that. Unless we see a path to killing this wolf this turn. They're doing damage. Also, it's either side of the target. Okay, so they're attacking 1, and then it's attacking the guys on both sides of them. So it does 1 damage, but it's attacking 3. Otherwise, they do some pretty big damage here. We have 3 archers attacking us for 2 damage each as well. I can kill one of the archers with this. And this guy can't kill the wolf with this, I think, because it says kill an enemy with 4 or less HP. I think we're okay taking out that archer for now. And then we can whittle down the wolf with this. That's his strongest attack. I think we reroll that. We reroll this for sure. Block 2? I'll take block 2. We're very likely to roll another block 2. Could reroll for the big shield. That's what this item wants us to do, right? It wants us to bait us into getting the big shield and potentially getting the X. I'll keep the 2. I'm happy with the 2. I'm gonna reroll these though. I'll take that since I can't heal this turn. Reroll this. Was that 3 X's? Wow. All right, we are going to take out an archer. I'm gonna kill this one because they're attacking our guy with the least health. You can defend yourself because you're taking 3 damage. Oh, I can kill... No, I can't attack an archer with this, so we're just doing 2 damage to the wolf here. Now this guy can kill the wolf with that 4 damage ability. Alright, let's see, what do we have here? If I take this and this, we can kill a wolf this turn. Through burst and 2 damage here. Killing for 1 is kind of okay. Since this is the only guy that has more than 2 damage taken. That I'll reroll for sure. You're taking out another archer. Okay, this looks like a fantastic turn. Actually, we should take no damage this turn. I don't think it matters who I attack here. Damage you, burst you, block whoever you're attacking. And heal yourself, why not? Okay. There's just an archer left. None of this matters. Cool. Looks like we get a level up. Our defender can turn into a guardian. Oh, this is ×2 shield versus targets with 4 or full hit points. Shield 2 with cleave also hits either side of the target. So I'm guessing that means it's weird to use cleave on a shield, but I'm guessing that shields 3, which sounds really good. They also have a 1 damage cleave attack, 2 dead spaces. Now these aren't super bad if you like the other abilities because you get the rerolls. I mean, if these X's were like a 1 damage melee attack, would we care that much? Would it feel that much different? Probably not. And there's also a priestess here. Oh, heal plus mana. 3 heals. A new ability, flash, cost 2, heals 1 and shield 1 to all dying heroes. So that's if they're losing all their health. It's like an emergency, I guess. Heal 1 to all allies. Oh, that's really nice. I think I like the Guardian a bit more. Also, check this out. We have the Alpha Wolf. They have 15 health. 6 damage. So I guess these big bars are 5. 2 damage cleaves. And they summon wolves. And the wolves weren't easy either. So this is a tough fight. I like the Guardian here. I'm going to grab them. I don't want to use this on the Guardian. I want to put this on anyone else. I'll put on the Warrior here. It clears out 2 1 damage attacks. It's a little awkward because we're much less damage now. Kind of relying on our Trapper to do most of the damage at this point. We're very defensive, so, and we also can do damage through mana. So let's see how that plays out for us. The 1 damage melee attacks don't seem super amazing to me. And also we're going to want to be able to block a lot with a 6 damage attack, which this guy can do. It'll block them for 4 since they are at full health. Or is that not going to apply because I'm going to do damage to them before they attack? It probably won't. This guy's doing 3 damage to our Acolyte. Could full block that with this too. Curious to see if this dodge will apply to anyone else, which is borderline throwing if that doesn't work like we like that. It only blocks attacks to this guy, because this is our main damage, so I'm kind of giving up a good damage turn, but we'll see what happens. I'll take that since we can't heal. Take 2 damage here. I'll take that. So we only have 1 dice to reroll. We'll go ahead and just take that. Collect our mana. Okay, that only works on this guy. Well, that sucks. I would have definitely rerolled that. I'm gonna go ahead and block whoever the wolf is attacking. Or Acolyte. And then if I don't attack the wolf, that means this is gonna block for 4. Actually, it shows 4 now. I wonder if it checks if they're at full health or not now instead of later. Time to attack the wolf to find out. Let's do this for science. Still showing 4. Oh, do I want to use one of these? I think we can just use this later. The burst won't kill anyone. I guess I could use it to defend our Guardian. That might be pretty good. Okay, so I should have blocked myself with the Guardian. That's actually really, really, really good to know. ×2 versus targets on full HP applies when you use the ability, not when the enemy attacks. Good to know. Wait. Or does this apply to if our ally has full HP, I wonder? That might be how this works. Probably find out during this fight, because I'm probably going to roll that when both of these guys are injured. Alright, so this guy's doing 2 damage, but cleaving. So you're not getting attacked again. I'm definitely not letting you play this dodge. Heal for 2 seems pretty fine here. 2 mana sounds awesome. I'll reroll those 2. Okay, so this will kill the wolf. I'm also curious to see if that'll let me even attack this guy. And I'll take your 2 damage. So you are taking damage from both of these. Okay, so that must be based on... It's weird how it says versus, because it's like you're using it an ally, but I think it just uses that same. There's probably attacks that have this as well. Okay, so that only cares about your health, not these guys' health, because you're what I'm targeting with it. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. All right, we'll heal you. Go ahead and kill you for 4 damage. I meant to try on this and see if it let me use that. Actually, I can undo. Like, this thing won't stop bothering me about. Yeah, target must not have 4 or less HP. Wait, that's backwards. Target must not have 4 or less hit points. That not doesn't belong there. Cool. So Guardian's taking 2 damage, Adept is taking 2 damage. Oh, I can use some mana here as well. I think I want to start bursting down the alpha, which I could have saved that for later. I don't know if there's a cap on the mana though, or if I can use this more than once in a turn. Be something nice to try out. Heal 3 looks awesome here. Block for 4 looks awesome here. Wait, no, you're just summoning a wolf. I actually want to roll damage with you. That would have been amazing on any other turn. I may as well re-roll you since I have 2. See if we can roll for a 2 mana. Cleave, I mean, we're not taking damage, so I'll do 1 more to them. I'll take that, and I guess we'll re-roll these. I'll take that, not going to risk re-rolling that again. There's 2 results on this we don't want. I'd like to get that growth going. I'm just going to take that and not play too greedy here. Cool. You're going to summon a wolf. All right. So you're just doing a cleave attack. So this thing's... I rolled that again, but it's not very good. Because it's only going to block 1 damage no matter who I use it on. We kill the alpha this turn. They have 6 health. I'll take that. Because if we roll a 2 on this, I think we can kill the alpha with 2 burst. 2 damage from this. Or if I roll 2 here, we can kill them. So this kind of gives us 2 options to doing that. So this is block 2. We roll for the cleave block, which would be kind of incredible. Otherwise, it's only blocking 1 damage. I think we will. Alright, we got the 2 damage. So that means 2, 2, and burst for 2. We can kill the alpha. I'll go ahead and back that up because that might help us kill the wolf faster next turn. We want to reroll this. Hey, we got it. Incredible. So taking no damage. Alright, the alpha is gone. Looks like we could have used this twice in a turn if I had the mana, so that's good to know. You are doing the exact same thing. Take 2 damage. Take that. Alright, there's a strong chance that we can just kill you this turn. If I roll that, cool. Good fight. Got a little dangerous at some point, but we got him down. So we get a treasure here. We're offered a level 2 item. So this is the Burning Blade. Replace the left side with 4 damage. -2 max hit points though. The left side seems to be often be reserved for like a big attack. That could be awesome on the warrior, but he would only have 3 hit points left. Or we can replace the left side with 2 damage and growth. These are doing similar things, but one is scaling and this one reduces our hit points. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. I think this could be pretty nice. Screw it, I'm just gonna go throw it on you. Oh, you had the shield. Okay, we don't want you having 3 hit points anyways. I don't want to replace this cleave on the Guardian though. But they'd have 6 health left. That's probably the best thing to do. I don't want to leave this long turn, but we'll do that for now. Cool. And then we have a new enemy here, the Quartz. Heavy, targets the enemy with the highest hit points. Does 5 damage, wow. Well, I'm going to leave that here for now. I think we'll continue this in another session, but hope that was a good little overview of this game. Pretty simple mechanics, but really fun mechanics. I really like using the dice like this. Honestly, I love games that use dice like this, and I don't know of a ton of them. I'd like to play some more. But this one does it in a pretty creative way. I like how it uses these RPG elements of like leveling up and equipping items and fighting enemies. And then, as was noted in the credits, it has a pretty strong Slay the Spire influence there. So very cool all around. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Forgot to mention at the top, but I do have a Patreon now, so if you guys want to support me in the channel and see more stuff like this, feel free to check out patreon.com/Tonehack. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.